One of my biggest fears for this project has always been that I would watch myself back and be disappointed or ashamed. That's a risk you take with a time capsule. That you won't like what you see. That something said was thoughtless and hurtful. When I thought about this fear, I pictured some of the episodes coming up far later, of me at my lowest, most alone, during the first lockdown. I didn't think I would feel it this early. I think maybe it's not our lowest moments that we should be afraid of. Rather, it is when we are at our highest. At least it is for me. It's when I feel on top of the world, excited and energized and motivated, that I feel more liable to be obnoxious and insensitive. So today I just took some time to craft light, to point the camera at something else, anything but myself, and just think in silence while my hands and my eyes focused on a simple task. When you have a crisis of conscience, you reach out to others almost instinctively. This weekend I spent so much time speaking to friends and family, seeking advice and feedback and just listening. Their perspectives take on so much more meaning, or maybe just the appropriate amount of meaning if you have narcissistic tendencies, when you are doubting your own. I also turned to books. I read somewhere, and I forget where, that a reason to read memoirs is for the chance to think like someone else for a while. So I inhabited some other people's minds for a bit. You're gonna laugh, but I immediately turned to the words of Fred Rogers. I didn't grow up watching him on TV, but I find his work and his outlook endlessly inspiring. And I'd like to quote some things he said in his life, with no particular order or theme, just for want of words that are not my own. There seems to be a feeling of safety created between our heads and the puppets on the ends of our hands. That distance allows us to take risks. Have you noticed that an unhurried time by yourself or with someone you really trust can be the best setting for your own personal growth? Love and trust in the space between what's said and what's heard in our life can make all the difference in the world. Learning and loving go hand in hand. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow, past Bing.